For me to record this video, and you know me, I won't edit. I've had to organize my thoughts over 4 days. I have an Education Matters video that is already set to go up on Thursday, as I always do. But what is churning in my head cannot wait. And let me start by saying this. Why, as a woman in my 50s, a well-educated woman in my 50s, did I find out about the Strait of Hormuz 8 days ago? And let me tell you what's got me vibrating to a point where I have to be careful that this video doesn't sound like rage. We're educating our children for a world that no longer exists. Let me cook. Our children are not undereducated. Our children are miseducated. Stay with me. I went to a great school. I went to what you'd consider a top tier school. But I only discovered the Strait of Hormuz 2 weeks ago. And then I have to ask myself, what exactly have I been learning all those years? And then I caught myself, because I don't know about you, but I go through lessons with my children. What the hell are we teaching our kids? So let me just start with, and I'll go topic by topic. I'm going to do geography first, because the Strait of Hormuz should have been covered in geography. My daughter is in year 10. Last year, year 9, you can open the textbooks. They did all these ports and trade, and they did all sorts of things, and Singapore and its port and In geography, we teach geography without context or power. We teach rivers in Europe. We do mountain ranges that nobody will ever use, but we don't teach trade choke points like the Strait of Hormuz. We don't talk about the Red Sea and what it means. No, we're busy telling them about the spice trade route. We don't talk about global shipping routes. We don't talk about energy politics. So I don't know about you, have a child who can name the Danube and its tributaries. Yes, she also learned about the Nile, but she also learned about the Thames. And because of where my children go to school, they do say Thames, not Thames. But they have no idea how oil prices affect their future. My daughter is 15. So I don't know what this means for people whose children are 18, 19, 20. Let me move into history. We teach dates. My daughter did World War II last year in history, and she actually chose to drop history. She talked about how women came into the workforce with World War II. We talked about it. She did a presentation. I helped her with that, and that's important. We talk about the colonies over and over again. Oh God, she did Gandhi. She did the Indigo Wars and the Salt Wars. But we ignore the Persian Empire and its intellectual dominance, and the reason Iran is running circles around the US. And the rest of us are watching saying, where did they get that move from? Do you know who the Persians are? We don't talk about Africa's role in global trade and civilization at all. When we talk about Africa, we talk about the slave trade, ivory, salt, cowrie shells. But we don't talk about how power actually shifts in the world. So we're teaching our children memory. We're not teaching them meaning. We have not talked about the fact that modernization and everything in it, her tablet, her laptop, phones cannot exist without this continent. What are we teaching? Oh God, I'm going to become an education revolutionist. I'm too pretty to be that chick. No. Let me finish my rant at science, or what you call biology. We teach photosynthesis. Oh, Kimmo is doing it very nicely. He's telling me chlorophyll and sunlight and water and minerals from the soil, and it's good. It can be looked up. We teach the periodic table, diagrams that will never be used again. We do not teach them how AI is reshaping medicine, business, and education. We do not teach nutrition, hormones, and mental health. It is not covered anywhere in biology. In the case of my daughter, it is taught under something called GP, Global Perspective. Longevity, aging, real human biology is not taught. So our children can pass exams, but they can't manage their own bodies or their futures. Oh God, I'm about to become an education revolutionist. That's not me. Have you seen my nails? Oh Jesus. I have been so worked up for days. And the more I watch the news and and I'm also filtering where I get my news from, because it cannot be America, we won every war context. It cannot be. I take that with a pinch of salt. Our children are not undereducated. And I'm talking about Kenyan children. I don't know what they're teaching in the rest of Africa. I don't know what they're teaching in the US. They're ignorant. Yes, they are. But no, our children are undereducated. I have to catch my breath because I keep saying, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, I'm going to open an alternative school. I am. Oh, I don't know what you think. Comment below. What is beginning to hit you right now? And you're asking yourself, why am I paying money? So that you can go and learn about goddamn Gandhi. You can look him up. How is it relevant? How is it that a well-educated 50-year-old woman is finding out about the Strait of Hormuz, and the fact that 20% of what keeps economies moving goes through that? No.